what you gon' do with it when I come through spinning? Cause I be around like the spinners on the way. Too humble, Weezy and handed it off. I still got no fumbles. I'm on a hot 100, numero uno. This one ain't come with a bundle. I'm in the win, $1 million in chocolate chips, and that's just how my cookie crumble. I put a skirt on a whip and a crown on a 6, but there's no need to dress up the numbers. Ayy, ayy. Yeah, but I guess they must have their reasons. They wanna know how I'm living my day-to-day life in the regular season. Well, summer all I did was rest, okay? And New Year's all I did was stretch, okay? And Valentine's Day I had sex, okay? We'll see what's about to happen next, okay? Okay.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, I was on that. And I was like, I
okay.
got
Okay. Okay. We'll see what's about to happen.
Oh, really?
Hey, hey, we'll see what's about to happen.
Yeah, but I be
We'll see what's
full
about
of
to
energy during
happen.
the day.
I'm
but I
making
be
a
up
change
early in the
today.
morning.
The liquor been
What,
taking
like,
the
what
pain
time?
away. I
What,
heard you
30?
giving
You
your
get up
chain
4:30,
away.
bro?
It's kinda like giving your face.
Shoot, that's like my daddy. My daddy's 7 years old. He go to sleep. He's asleep now. It's 7 o'clock. He out. And he
This is your granddaddy. Yeah, I know. I was like, he about to be irritable as hell. This is your granddaddy. Y'all remember Mr. Brown? Who did that, Mr. Brown? Holy shit. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 6.
Oh,
Would you concur with that, Blake?
Yeah, this is episode 9.
No. We got to run them down again. The first one was me and you at Forks and Flavors. Second one was at Cole.
7.7 million people
shit.
signing up to use this. But
Turn
the
your
latest
phone
thing
off, man.
that
Come
you're
on, man.
introducing-
We were listening to the new Drake song. What's the name of the song?
what's next?
What's Next? And it was on YouTube, and YouTube just kept going. So, episode 6.
Episode 6.
Episode 6 of the Dope Dank and Dime
Numero
podcast.
uno.
No, that'd be 1.
Okay. Numero CS.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis. CS.
Numero CS.
Yeah, CS.
Okay, cool.
Chef Ben in the house. What's up, Ben?
Hey, man, I'm so ready to eat.
Hey, we'll get to it in a
Eat
few.
at your own discretion.
What you
goddamn.
mean? Why? It's confused. Why you say that? You put roaches in. Look, like I'm glad I saw that before. 'Cause
Eat
I
at your own
promise you.
discretion. you motherfuckers.
No, what he's saying is so today has been an amazing day. From just waking up this morning to get everything situated. Had a great meeting this morning at Toast on Linux. Shout out to Chef Hart. On the way there. What time is it? 11 o'clock?
I don't know.
10:50. Get a phone call or text. Yo, I can't make it today. Okay. It's camera guy.
Damn.
And I'm like, oh, okay. All right, cool. And when any we got 3 different age brackets here. I'm 40.
You 40?
Yeah. How old are you, Blake?
29.
20? I'm about to be 29 this year.
Okay.
You 29?
Yeah. No. I'm about to be.
You got that red lipstick on matching your wine and you 29?
Yeah.
Like, you was 65.
You got that. Patty LaBelle up in this motherfucker.
I do feel like an old soda. What's up? Last year I was
He want me to
20.
sit up. He want me to sit up. So we got 3 different age brackets and different perspectives here.
We
I
the
think that's a
same
good
age,
thing.
nigga.
Yeah, you speak
Different
for yourself.
perspectives.
2 age brackets.
Speak for
You
yourself.
can't count.
I didn't say we're all in the same age bracket. I said different age brackets. What was I saying before that?
The camera guy.
Yeah, camera got canceled. So I'm like, damn. Well, I'm through my career and just life. If things don't go how you expect them to go, you just pivot and keep
Move on, right?
keep going. Keep going. Doesn't make
Work
any
your way
sense.
on in. Once
Yeah.
you way on up through that fast.
Yeah.
Cry over spilt milk, and I wish more people just in society could wrap their head around that. We'd have less, suicides, less violence, because folks be acting out for no reason. Like hell. We all follow ATL Scoop.
I don't
You
want to
don't?
see that negative ass
Man,
shit.
ATL
see that.
Scoop, Georgia Followers Official.
It's like
and
they,
then-
they the ones breaking in the cars.
For real, right?
How the hell y'all know where all the breaking
You
in
for
at?
real?
Come on
like,
now.
okay, my car get broken.
Y'all the
into,
ones
all my
stealing shit, boy. That what's going on.
Yeah, and people gonna be like, oh, the first instead of calling the police, I'm gonna send it to ATL Scoop.
Come on.
Come on, man. What the fuck out of here?
ATL scooped the feds.
Right, exactly.
But they said, and you know, it's weird how our minds work. We see all of this content, and I don't know why. I just kind of automatically assumed this was a black run page.
It's not.
Oh, it's not.
It's not.
Oh, it's not. No.
Oh,
no, no, no.
wow.
It's white people?
It's a. I guess they said she's a Republican white lady, and she built up this page to show us committing these crimes and us being around these crimes. She wanted to perpetuate that, and I don't know if you noticed that page is growing 3, 4, 5, 6,000 users per day. I didn't look at it from that perspective. When I looked at it, I was like, hey, this is news. This is telling me.
Yeah, first.
That's what I
This is
thought. I was
this
like,
is
damn,
this is telling me, it's not Cairo, Como, whatever, new channel 4, 5, 6, 7. This is on demand. Like, we seen it as this stuff happens. That's how I took it. But then when someone, made some posts and they posted her DMs. I guess there were some people that she had, built a little relationship with on Instagram, and the private messages, somebody screenshotted them and sent them to somebody, and they posted them online. And
they said what they say.
here, I'll
Nigga.
I can't believe she a white Republican. Is
Yeah.
it? God damn. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I never liked the page anyway, but damn. Shit.
Let's see here. Oh man, the account's private now.
Huh.
ATL Scoop Exposed is what I was going to look at, but the account is private. Wow, I guess he or she wants to get more followers, so they make the account private. I don't know. But they were talking about some things. Real quick. Chief, tell everybody about you. Well, let me tell everybody where I found you.
Yeah, tell me, because I don't know.
I think
You don't even know where you
I
found.
did, like, he just called me, like, DM me. I think it was call me, DM me. Or
I
something
DM'd
like
you,
that.
and then
You
hey, give
don't
me a
even.
call.
You don't know this guy.
I know. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, I said, so how you know me, bro? He was like, I saw your page, and I was like, oh, I said, you want to interview me? He was like, yeah. And I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
cool. And like, we talked like a month and a half ago, and some people be
Yeah,
like,
'cause
okay.
he talked to. He said that about a month ago.
Yeah. And he was like, he said, oh, you gotta work during the day, and I was like, I know, but he was like, it was a month and a half ago, and he was like, yeah, I want to interview you, and I thought like, oh, he's probably gonna forget about me, but he really did. So
No.
shout out to you, man. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
no, I'm serious about putting this podcast out.
Shout out to
as much.
JessePeak.com.
JessePeak.com. I'm serious about putting this podcast out because it's something that's important to me. I'm 40. I don't smoke, and what you breathing for?
Man, if somebody smoked 6 times, what are they?
But he, whoa, a champ.
No, not
They're
today.
Chiefs
6
now.
times in the last 4 months.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
it.
that's
Oh,
it.
Bro, it ain't best. Capping.
What you,
Right.
Wait, so in 3 months you've only smoked?
No,
6
man,
times.
this man be smoking outside the podcast.
No, I don't.
Bro, you uploaded some on Instagram, bro. You holding the blunt in the kitchen, bro. Like, yeah,
It was. What do you mean? I was practicing rolling.
it was fired up.
Yeah, when I practice rolling, I roll them up, and then I light them to make sure they light, and then I just let them like kind of aroma the house for a little bit till they go out.
So you just waste weed? Yeah, you ain't a real smoker.
He not even putting weed in them.
What you mean?
He just firing up the cones.
Why would I do that?
Like,
That's just burning paper. Why?
He's just burning paper.
Why would I do that?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Nah, man. I like I said, I practice rolling.
For real though.
Yeah, I practice rolling, and I don't put a lot of weed in there. I just practice rolling. So, anyways, anyway, I'm on. I think it was either YouTube or Instagram. One led me to the other, and I've been doing a lot of searches on cannabis and hashtagging certain cannabis subjects. And I think once you start clicking on a certain amount of things, the algorithm starts putting things in that
Yeah.
area, in that scope right in front of you. And then I came across your page, and I had seen you were doing hotbox interviews in a car, and I'm like, okay, dope. She's comfortable smoking on camera, and those are the kind of people who want on the podcast. So it's like that was like an easy layup. And we can have fun and get to know new people. The people that watch this get to now know about you. The people that deal with you are gonna know about us. So it's,
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. That's awesome.
Worlds collide. You know what I'm saying? Where you from?
Greenville, South Carolina.
Greenville, South Carolina.
Have y'all been out there yet?
Country girl. Yeah, we were just out there.
Where? Doing what?
We
I
was
mean,
out
don't
here.
get me wrong. Like, man, I know my people gonna be like, "What the fuck?" But what you doing out there besides? What you doing out there besides going somewhere else?
We was out there in the fields, man. You know,
Feels what?
we was in the cornfields and shit.
Oh,
man.
what part of? Nah, I ain't up from that Greenville. I ain't see, I don't.
Greenville. No, we was at the Comedy Zone.
Oh,
man.
okay,
Yeah.
downtown.
Nigga said he was a
Yeah,
slavery.
I don't know.
yeah,
I
yeah,
think it was downtown. Yeah,
yeah. How'd you like it?
it's straight out there. It's alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's alright.
You get any sluts out there?
Nah, man, I just be.
You went
chilling,
on the
man.
wrong side. You
I'm
need to go to
really-
the west side.
I'm celibate and shit, man. I be really
Hey,
taking
you
this.
buying a bit, nigga.
taking this
Trick ass.
Nah, for real, bro. I be taking this resistance serious. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, bro. And right now, bro, I'm on like my second month now.
Wow.
So, you know, it's
Why you saying that to everybody? You being
Uh,
for real?
yeah,
What made you do that?
just life, bro. You feel me? Just thinking, bro. You know, I can get a lot more accomplished when I'm not having sex. You know what I'm saying?
How do you know?
Cause I know. Rather than me spending them 30 minutes right there doing like this right here. You feel me? I can be doing something else. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I feel that. I feel that.
Then after them 30 minutes, I gotta go again. You feel me? So that's an hour. I'm out of there. You know.
That could be your exercise for the day.
No, sir. I go to the gym every day.
Oh wow. So you wake up early, you go to the gym, you don't have sex, you fall asleep.
Hey, Granddaddy
You
Prince right
smoke,
here.
And you're 29 years old.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. That's cool.
And he don't eat pork.
And
Oh,
I
that's
eat
cool.
pork.
Now I fuck with that. I fuck with that. I don't really like a lot of pork
For
either.
real.
How did either of you get into cannabis? Like, what was your first experience with weed?
Oh shit. Well, I actually smoked the first time was 10 years ago,
Okay.
and I was going to Clark, Atlanta, and you know I always talk to kind of older dudes or whatever. So the dude I was talking to, he was 24 at the time. He was a pothead. So it's like you know how like you kind of graduate.
Hold on, wait. Whoa. No, we're not gonna go past that. You said you always talk to older dudes.
Yeah.
What's the oldest dude you didn't talk to?
The oldest.
Yeah. Sugar daddy stuff. Cause you got on
Nah.
burgundy lipstick, so I'm trying to figure.
No, not that old. Probably like about 10 years. 10 years is about the oldest.
It's about
Ain't
39.
too bad.
Yeah.
I-
Well,
I-
now my boyfriend, he's 7 years older than me. So
I didn't talk to, let me see, 30.
I done had me some
She was about,
65s.
she was about, oh no, I done had a 50-year-old.
I done had me a
but
65.
for real,
Like, for
I like
real.
older women. Older women, I always fuck with older women though.
Yeah.
Oh, you fuck with men and women?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You fucking with auntie and uncle, ain't you?
No, well, see, like I don't know, but I love older women. Like, but they've always been the ones that like gravitated towards me. I don't know what it is.
What, cause they nurturers.
No, because they're freaky. To be honest, like yeah, and then you could talk about they're freaky, and you can talk to them about other shit. I don't like young girls. You
And
can't
they
talk
get
about-
straight to the point.
straight to the point. You know what I'm saying? They
Go
got-
on, pull your pants down, young man. Pull that thing out right
Yeah.
now. I'm gonna suck it right here on the table.
Yeah, like get to it. I ain't got time to waste. She was like, I got to cook dinner for my kids. I ain't got time to waste. Like I fuck with older women.
And cougars will stand you up too, though. They'll stand you up, have you waiting all night. Oh, I fell asleep. You feel me?
No, that's some goddamn grandma.
I had to tuck my
That's
kids
grandma.
in the bed. Then you were like tuck and shit like that. Yeah.
So you got into it 10 years ago. What about you, Blake? When was the first time you got high? And what made you smoke?
Oh, okay. So my parents, I'm so sorry, y'all, but my parents are potheads. Like my
Okay.
daddy is a straight,
They still in South Carolina?
yes.
Okay.
So my dad, he was in the Vietnam War. He got drafted in the Vietnam War.
My dad was in Vietnam too.
For real?
Yeah, he got PTSD and shit.
That's what my daddy got.
But he ain't got the kind that he be going crazy all the time.
Yeah.
Like he gotta get triggered. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
boy, hey, we was at goddamn Golden Corral one day. This nigga was getting his plate. You feel me? He started throwing shit in the plate hard. I was like, oh yeah, this nigga triggered. I went and sat down. I look at this nigga marching back with his plate. I was like, oh shit, this nigga finna fuck some shit up, bro. So like, hey,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
PTSD sounds serious.
It is, and he was the medic or the person that like found the dead bodies and stuff,
Oof,
and he got
that's-
shot in his neck. So yeah, and he was
Why
only
you laughing? You laughing, nigga? What the fuck?
What kind of weed was y'all smoking?
Man, what's wrong with you?
I'm sorry.
What's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
Bro, you funny as fuck.
Blake, what's wrong with you?
You, bro, you told me he got shot in the
He
neck.
did.
For real.
Yeah, in a plane. He was in the plane. He got shot in his neck.
I'm sorry.
Whatever y'all smoking, I'm ready for it.
You said you ready for it?
Yeah.
My
Grab
high
that-
no wall. Like, I ain't even high no
Grab
wall.
that that book down there, the bottom book.
Well, hell no, boy. Your dad got shot.
The bottom.
Cause my dad got shot in the toe. You feel?
For real? Oh, God. Damn.
What?
Some shit.
Them niggas in Vietnam getting shot like
Grab
a
the whole
motherfucker.
thing.
You know what? They probably was in the same little.
Them niggas couldn't die no bullets, boy. Hell no. Them niggas ain't had no training in
You need to
Vietnam.
pick which one you wanna
Oh.
which one you wanna try.
Here you go, boy. You funny as fuck, bro. Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
Well, yeah. Okay. Well,
That was funny.
You know.
Go ahead, do your thing. I'm
And
sorry.
so now you good. And so he you know, been through a lot of shit in his life or whatever. And so he literally doesn't do math.
What is wrong with you, man? What's wrong with you?
She talking about he done been through a lot of shit in his life. Shit.
He got
Shot in the neck. Doug got that shit.
Okay. All right. Hold on.
Hell no.
So look.
He's still living, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
okay.
just-
All right.
Shout out to Pop. Shout out to Pop.
Now, if he wasn't, I
Shout out
would
to
have been
Pop,
like,
but get what though? Hey, I'm a comedian, bro. I be laughing at shit that you ain't supposed to laugh
Oh,
at.
yeah.
You feel me? So that was funny when you pointed to your neck like that. I was like, oh shit, this nigga got shot picking up a dead body.
well, no, he was actually in a helicopter.
Oh, he was in helicopter.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey Blake, when's the last time you cried?
Boy, y'all stupid as fuck.
Chief, we were talking about earlier. I was trying to get him to open up to me because he was talking about. We were talking about black men in therapy because somebody on Twitter, a girl had tweeted, "Whew, this a hybrid." Okay, well, that's what's crack it open. Give me your first. Tell everybody what it is.
Okay.
Pass that to Chief since you picked it.
So this is Artisan. That's the brand name?
Yes.
Artisan Zero OG.
Zero OG.
Artisan make water too, though.
Not this water.
Yeah,
This one?
artisan. Yeah, I know what
Okay,
you're talking
okay,
about.
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
They make a water.
Damn, it's 22.46% THC.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Shit. Yeah.
Crack it open. Give me your first impression on smell.
Can you open it for me? I'm not good at opening shit.
I would just, because I messed around and passed him this. When I passed him this, I said, God damn. I said, fuck.
Hold on. I asked him what?
You were telling her why he was crying earlier.
Oh, okay. All right. You ready for that now?
Yeah. Good.
On the previous episode, we were talking about emotions, feelings, and there was a tweet that went online that spurred this conversation. It was, why do black men start podcasts instead of going to therapy? And I asked Blake what his thoughts were on that, and he mentioned, us sitting here talking, that ain't therapy. I can't ask him the right questions and blah, 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 blah. I don't believe that, because for me, this is therapy. But, he has his own opinion. He entitled to it. And he said I wasn't, I'm not trained to ask
He's
the
not
right
a
questions.
therapist.
I'm not a therapist.
Right.
So I try to dig in, okay, how's your day going? How's this going? When's the last time you cried? He said he cried about 2 weeks ago. Go ahead.
Nah, I was just capping. You feel me? But you said you cried Sunday. So what happened with you crying on Sunday? What happened Sunday with you crying?
You cried 2 weeks ago.
Nah,
Well, I'll
you
share mine.
cried Sunday.
I'll share mine.
Go ahead.
So being a longtime friend, just talking about people, and how friendships can change immediately with bad communication. You know, some people are afraid to question things. Like me, we were all texting, and then something came across, and I didn't want to seem like a little bitch. So I was just like, man, let me not even ask this motherfucking question, because it's going to be like, you know, I was a little bitch ass nigga. I got control. I didn't want that. So I didn't answer the question and left everything right there. And the end result was me and a few people that have had a dope ass bond for some years. If somebody hadn't have just said, fuck it, let's all talk about this, then, you know, some friendships could have been lost for nothing.
Right. You know what? I'll agree with you. I do notice that, like, when you have a group of friends, like, there sometimes are closer relationships within the group. So sometimes some people feel left out or whatever. For example, like my friends, right?
Facts.
Y'all gonna hate me, but I don't give a fuck. Like, for example, so everybody's birthday is kind of like spread out, right? But for some reason, for my birthday, everybody always turn up because it's my birthday.
When's your birthday?
June 16th.
June 16th.
Same day
Okay.
as Tupac. So I always like to do water shit, wakeboarding, you know, whatever. Like, whatever I've never tried before, we gonna do it.
Right.
So everybody always comes to my birthday, and then, like, sometimes, and so then, like, it started becoming, like, kind of a trend or whatever. But because some people's birthdays are closer to Christmas, some people, you know what I'm saying? Some people's are closer to, like, just at a bad time when you're broke.
Wintertime and shit.
Yeah, wintertime. So,
Bitch, it's Tupac birthday. What the fuck?
yeah, exactly. So the fuck, we're gonna turn up. So, you know, one of my friends was like, you know, we need to do something for everybody's birthday and blah blah blah. But I'm like, okay, but we're all grown, so if you want to do something for your birthday, just say it.
Yeah, say it and do it.
Yeah, like, just say, hey, like, this is what I want to do. So whatever, like, you know, one of my friends was like, well, you know, I want to be surprised. Sorry, Kevin, but I want to be surprised and blah blah
Hey,
blah.
you called me a snitch. She snitching on Kevin right now.
I love. He knows. But because I tell him straight up, I'm like, well, if you want to do something, let us know. Like, that's all you gotta do. Let me know,
Right.
and I'll figure it out. But but friends have to
It's a
understand.
dude tripping.
No, well, it's everybody. You know, not everybody, but, like, you know, some people. You know, I'm mixing girls and guys, whatever. So
He shouldn't be tripping on his birthday though. You know what I'm saying?
But you gotta understand the relationship. We all been friends for 10 years and shit. So sometimes some people feel slighted. You know what I mean?
You shouldn't be tripping on your birthday, man. That's just like this dude I know, man. It was this man's birthday, right?
Yeah.
Now check this out. You stay with your girl. It's your birthday. All right, your girl, she get you some bottles. You know what I'm saying? She gonna throw you a little party and whatever. But her friend coming over too. It's her birthday too. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So she like, oh, I'm gonna bring her over so y'all can
Yeah.
Have a joint birthday party.
joint birthday. This nigga like, no, I don't want her over. You trading on me. It's my birthday. She taking my shine. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah,
Yeah.
dude, you a dude. Like,
Oh,
that's
it's a
some
guy.
childish
birthday,
stuff.
man.
No, he's not like that. He's not like that. I don't. Yeah, make sure y'all don't edit that part out so they don't be like, bitch, what the fuck?
No,
But,
this podcast just rolls.
yeah. But they're just saying, you know, like, that everybody wants to feel important. But my thing was, you know, if it's up to me, everybody gonna feel important. But you gotta tell me what's going on. Like, you gotta tell me what you want to do.
Gotcha.
And I think that's what relationships and friendships or whatever you have. You can't, like, I'm not a mind reader and you're not a mind reader. So you have to speak the fuck up and say something. You
That's
know what
with
I mean?
everything.
Everything.
Everything. I was uncomfortable talking about money at work for a very long time.
Really?
You know, because I was a young African American in the car business, and it's a pay for performance industry. So I'm making pretty good money because I was pretty good at what I did. And there's a shift in my career where I just kind of said to myself, like, you know, these folks ain't gonna pay you what they want to pay you.
Right.
They gonna pay you what you feel you're worth. And if they're not gonna pay you that, then you go. They're gonna call back, watch and see. And the first couple times I had to leave. And 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, People call you back. Hey, we need your help. Blah blah. So
God,
anyway,
it take 3 months from call you back.
well, they hire somebody new.
They hate him.
He or she does all this talking, yip yapping. Oh, I need 90 days to, change this and change that and change this and change that. I need 90 days.
Facts.
And
90-day shit.
That 90-day clip hits and shit has gone downhill.
Facts.
And their staff is like, well, we were going uphill till y'all let Jesse leave. And so, you got to let them go through that. Kind of like what sometimes you got to do it with friendships.
Yeah, I agree.
Sometimes you got to do it with friendships. I had a friend, man, this is one of my homeboys from like, I'm from Seattle, from home, 20, 25-year relationship. And we got to cut ties over some bullshit miscommunication. Somebody don't want to just, bite the bullet and say, hey, you know what? That's on me. My bad. I got to apologize. And it took about, 90 days. And we used to always bounce business ideas off each other. He across the globe, you know what I'm saying? We always bounce business ideas off each other. And it's kind of like that iron sharpen irons thing.
Right. You need friends like that.
You got to have them. You got to have them because there's so much other crazy shit that's going on out in the world. Some of those foundational friendships you have can kind of like balance everything out.
Right.
If shit's off, there's always somebody you feel if you call and talk to them, you gonna have a better day.
Right.
Oh shit! Here this nigga go again.
Bruh.
How your daddy doing?
What? He good. He sleep. You gonna think about that. You gonna wake up in the middle of the night and be like, her daddy got shot in the neck and just start busting out laughing.
Funny, bro.
I didn't even say nothing. Like, bro, he gonna, you know what? It's gonna happen. He's gonna go on a date with some old lady, and he's gonna see an old man. He'll be like, he just start bust out laughing, and she gonna be like, "What's wrong, baby?" And he'll be like, "Yeah, this girl told me about this. Her daddy got shot in the neck. I thought it was so funny."
Bro, last night, bro, I was at my homegirl house, right? And she was telling me about how her brother, man, had a girlfriend and they done broke up, right? But they been broke up for like 6 months. But she won't pick up none of his phone calls or nothing. You feel me? So she came over her house. He didn't know she was over there. She posted a video with him on Instagram. He then came over there, kicked down the door. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna kill all y'all. I promise you. About this girl, so that just remind me of that. That's why I'm really laughing, because that shit is funny. That shit is hilarious.
I'm glad you take tragic situations and just like look at the good side, I guess.
Man, so that leads me into this question. It's been 6 months that she ain't answered the phone. It's been 6 months she ain't answered the phone. 2016? No. 2008. 2006. I'm living in Cleveland, and me and this young lady were dating. I had to move down to Florida because I had a job opportunity down there. So I moved down to Florida. She comes to visit me the first month in that I'm down there, and I'm staying in an extended stay because I was waiting for my apartment to get available to lease out. She comes down. The day she comes down, I didn't take out the trash in the bathroom and had condoms in the bathroom. She sees them.
Wow.
She sees them. I had been in Florida a month. She sees
a month,
them.
Jesse. That's the point. Then how you move that fast?
What you mean? I was fucking 3 days after I got down there.
But how you move? Oh God, damn, I want to be a guy for a day.
It was just sex. It was just sex.
But how do you? Okay, but like, how does that work?
Girl,
like,
fuck you one day.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Some folks just be
What
out
What
there.
do you say to them? Like,
I don't think I had to say anything. This was off MySpace.
MySpace. Oh
Yeah.
my
Oh, you
God.
talking about MySpace?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I had like adjusted something and put her in my top 16. Like I was shooting my shot back then.
I still got my MySpace. Well, it's still on there. I still can see it, but I don't know the information to sign in. But I can go to Google right now and type in my name to pull up. I was on that other day. I was like, damn.
Wow. I don't want to see my MySpace.
Oh man, my MySpace was lit. My college club was lit. My Black
Bebo.
People Meet was lit.
Oh, my Black People Meet was lit too. No, my Black Planet was lit.
Black Planet was too.
That's what I'm talking about. Black Planet.
But what was I saying?
How you fucked her?
Well, no, just
in 3 days.
you know, that's
Shit.
taking a long time sometimes.
That is
you know, to have
taking
sleep
a
with
long
somebody.
time. Like it is.
Really?
Yeah. Like man, just go ahead and get a nigga the pussy. Like you gave your last nigga the pussy. Give your new nigga the pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like that might make. Don't think you finna. Bro, listen.
No, because you know why? This is why I say this. Because first of all, I need to see what it looks like first.
I'm gonna send you.
No. I don't want to see no pictures. I need to see in person. Like,
I'm on my way.
yeah, because like for example, like okay, I had one dude. Oh, I guess he got up. But anyway, so
That's the one you about to tell a story about?
yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
No, let me tell you the story. So the background. So there was this one dude I was talking to, and I thought he was really fine. You know, Like I don't move that fast.
Mm-hmm.
But so I was like, okay, you know, it looks like this might be great. So he pulled that shit down, and that shit was about as small as that motherfucking roach on that couch. I said, you know what? I don't.
See, you gotta be on hard first. You can't pull it down on soft. See, check this out.
It didn't matter
if
if it
you
was
put me
hard
on
or
the spot,
soft.
talking about pull it out, I'm gonna be like, hold on, real quick.
No, it didn't matter if it was hard or soft. It was pathetic.
Some folks is growers, not
No.
Not
showers.
showers.
He was a knower.
A girl told me that.
He
A
was
girl
a-
told me that.
No, he
She
was a
like, you
knower.
a shower. You not a. Well, you a grower.
Yeah, there's that such thing, but he was neither. He was just exited. So anyway, so after that, I was like, you know what? Before I do anything, I have to see what it looks like first. And I might not do anything right then and there, but
You
now
got-
I
you
know.
got to see it.
Yeah, now I know, cause I'm not wasting my time. Like,
So yeah. So this what I do. When I meet a girl and I get a number and all that, I got to send a shot right then. Bow.
so she don't even ask for it. You just send it to her.
Hell no, you ain't
I
gotta
would
ask.
cut you
I'm finna
off for
send you
that.
a shot right there.
I would've cut you
Bow,
off.
that's the dick. You feel me? And guess what? And guess what? If right here.
Oh, you got it right here?
If you reply, then I know what time it is. Like some girls, they be like, God damn, you feel me? Or they'll reply. Some girl won't reply. Or some
Right.
girls might be like, oh, you send me that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna hit you with that shot first. And then if we chilling, 9 times out of 10, you might tell, hey, I'm gonna whip it out in that motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. Fuck that.
Damn.
Yeah. So shit, I don't understand. Like that's the thing. Like you know what I'm saying? Like especially being on the road. You feel me? Like
Right.
man, if I got a chick and I'm chilling, it's 1 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
What we finna do?
Watch Snowfall.
Hell no. I've been on the stage. I'm about to go in there and pull out these tight ass pants and these long ass shoes. You feel me? And I'm gonna.
Oh, okay. I mean, I feel you.
Yeah.
Like,
So
as long as she wants it, shit.
I mean, if not, then go. Peace out.
How many one night stands you done had on the road, Blake? Just in 2021.
I try to have at least 0 one night stands, bro.
So now, that's why you celebrate.
I look at women for they heart. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't
Now that's
look at
why you
women for.
When did this change? Because you was just talking about airing somebody out on a threesome. You were in somewhere in Seattle or something. You had.
No, bro, that was old school. That was not 2018 when I was telling them that.
Oh,
Feel me?
So
But yeah.
now you're just cleansing. Now that's why. Okay, now it makes sense. Now it makes sense.
Yeah,
You're a
so-
hoe. Okay, it makes sense.
Here, I'm big hoe. That's why I
Yeah.
got to chill out. So I've
Yeah.
been-
Yeah, I feel you.
So I gotta
I'm
chill
glad.
out.
Yeah.
I gotta take a year off. You know what I'm saying?
A
Like
year?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, well, that's cool. Shit. You gonna be backed up like a motherfucker. Well, actually, you won't because, there's Vaseline. There's lotion. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Vaseline.
But yeah, wow, that's interesting. But yeah, so how long have you been smoking?
Shit. I wasn't even born in 1983.
oh, 70-year-old mustache.
Oh, you Johnny?
No, I'm not.
Oh, all right. Hey, well, hey, I got you.
What you gonna say?
I'm gonna get
Oh,
you.
talking about my bald head. Oh, you got a bald head. Okay. Long ass feet and them ashy ass ankles. Why you ain't got no socks on?
Ooh.
Why you ain't got no socks on?
Cause you don't know what no socks, bro. I'm trying to be
okay.
like you, bro.
Yeah,
I
okay.
cuff my pants up and everything, bro.
Just I always got socks on. Y'all know that. So he's Cap. Isn't that what y'all call it on the west side of Atlanta, off Cascade? Cap.
Why you telling people where I stay though, bro?
It's on your fucking shirt. It's on your fucking shirt.
You right. You right.
It's a nigga you. It's a cartoon you. This is Cascade skating rink.
But that's not skating.
Oh, I
anymore,
love
bro.
skating.
What is?
This is the liquor store.
That's even worse.
This the Cascade. This is the liquor store. Me doing comedy in front of the liquor store. You feel
Okay,
me?
so why would you
Where I got my-
travel
where I
out
got
of
my-
your?
where I got my start at. you
Okay,
feel
so
me?
here's the question at
That's
hand.
the vision.
Why would you travel outside of where you stay to stand in front of a liquor store? So the common sense factor kicks in.
No.
Stay on Cascade because you're on the shirt that has you on Cascade.
No.
Okay.
This is what it could be too. I grew up in that area. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, so
That's
if-
where I grew up at.
Mhm.
So, you know what I'm saying? You know, the Jays, the homeless people and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? They used to give me dollars and shit when I was younger. You know what I'm saying?
The
When
homeless people used to give you dollars?
Yes, bro,
The
when they
homeless
had
people
it.
gave you money?
Yeah, everybody ain't always been homeless, though. You see what I'm saying? So, come on. Now you think everybody always been homeless?
Wait, no, okay, but
You think people born homeless?
no, but okay,
Something happened for them to become homeless. You feel me? So it's like
Right.
they used to give me money when they wasn't homeless. You feel me?
Oh, but now they're homeless.
Yeah, so
oh,
now,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
So it's
okay,
like
that
now
makes
they
sense.
homeless. You know what I'm saying? Even though they ain't even have it like that back then. We
Oh,
were
okay. I
kids and
thought
shit.
that
We were kids and shit, riding bikes and shit. They handing out dollars and shit. That's like my family.
that shit
So-
smells strong as fuck.
What?
That
Yeah,
shit.
Okay, so check
Yeah, I
this
can-
out, Blake, Chief. We have pineapple rolling papers.
Mm,
They're edible. Black-owned company, Growth LLC,
mm.
on Twitter. And their Instagram. I'll tag their Instagram on here. Pineapple rolling papers is what we're about to roll up with right now.
Edible pineapple.
Edible pineapple
Mm.
rolling
You
papers.
roll the weed.
So
in
you,
there
can
and
you
just
like
eat
order it for like a website or how do you
Yeah,
get
the
it?
website. So I'll
Okay.
put that www.
Hell yeah.
On the bottom of the screen. I think it's growth, GROFF official.com. But I'll put it on there.
Yeah, I need to smoke more. Like I was trying to do the healthy
CBD?
no. Fuck,
Vegan
that's a
wrap?
waste of time. Yeah. Damn, it's the ones the vegan wraps or whatever. I was trying to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like they take a lot of weed and it kinda gets expensive after a while. So then I just kinda like fell back down and switched to sweets and stuff. But I'm glad I'm listening to myself because at first I thought I sound like a man, starting to sound like a man. But because like, my voice is starting to feel like it's getting deeper as I'm like smoking more of those. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna try that.
All right, cool. So we about to get to this
Nah,
roll up smoke
it's that
session.
lymph node right there. It's just.
It's a limp noise.
I'm just talking shit.
Y'all, we
Type
about
shit.
to roll
We
up
finna roll up
and we gonna go smoke this God damn.
Come on, Jesse, man. God damn, bro.
This is Zero OG.
Clumsy, man.
This Zero OG
Zero
hybrid.
OG.
We'll see y'all at This Zero OG hybrid.
hybrid.
You've only been smoking for 3 months. Wow. But I'm impressed that you're already
is
starting to
crazy.
roll up.
That's what I'm.
You
Listen,
know, that takes a minute, like, bruh. Oh, God damn, Jesse.
I'm not lying.
so
not
so you
lying.
gonna roll this up.
Yeah, he probably gonna roll it up.
Okay. Yeah.
Jesse, is it?
Jesse's a what?
You smoke, bro. Come on, man, because man, I gotta get up and go to the plasma center early in the morning.
All right. We'll see y'all in a second.
Like, oh, what the fuck?
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Y'all rolling, y'all good.
Like you got a lighter?
I like that sound of yours.
Don't be cuffing my light out here now.
I will.
Me too.
These are pineapple.
Put the tip in on yours.
Yeah.
Why you always worried about somebody tip?
It's the tip in.
You was trying to make sure about the tip.
Oh, let me see your little crackhead.
Well, you might think like
Don't be talking about crack.
They said this is what a crackhead used to. Remember when the bridge burnt down?
Man, I believe the city did that.
Hell yeah,
You
bro.
know they did that.
You said they literally was said, you know what? We're just gonna come up and say a crackhead just lit the bridge on fire.
Then gave him some money. I think they gave him somewhere to stay or some type shit. You feel me? To say he did it. Okay, he got out. He got out right after that. They locked him up and they got him out.
Wow. Would you? So if the city said, "Hey Blake, for 500,000 or whatever," would you go in there and say you're a crackhead and we'll blame the bridge on you?
Hell, nigga.
Do your best, crackhead.
I burnt the bridge down. That ain't a good one. That ain't a good one. That ain't a good one.
Mm-mm,
Nah,
not
that ain't a
convincing.
good one. I can't be no good crackhead, but I can do like I gotta put on the clothes. Like I gotta like get in the character. You feel me? I can like yeah.
Man, Blake be dropping these videos. He be in character like I don't know what.
Mm.
I don't know what. Nigga walk around with chocolate shitty drawers or whatever.
Oh wow.
Nigga, I went in the gas station the other day buying some weed. This why I'm glad we smoking on the zero cookies today. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
I go in and go buy some weed. They give me 5 little bitty sacks. We like,
Where were you at?
Cascade.
Oh, I thought you was
still,
somewhere else.
But still, no, I'm right here in Atlanta. But
Yeah.
they gave me 5 little bitty sacks. Balled up in the lottery receipt bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you could have just gave me that in my hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't pulled it out his nuts. Like, bro, I don't want my shit smell like your gooch. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got my weed on your gooch, my boy. You know what I'm saying? No, sir. Don't take it up out of there. Nah, hell nah. This zero cookie, did you bring the jar with you?
No, the jar's in there.
This shit smoke.
Yeah, I like
You
that.
Like
He said,
The answer to that question is whoever is sponsoring
Whoever got weed.
episode.
Oh.
yeah, whoever want their weed on the show.
Whoever want their weed on the show, come sponsor this weed, man. Sponsor
Yeah,
this.
well,
Sponsor
who?
this.
Azanine? What? I'm sorry.
Don't just artesian.
Artesian.
Don't just send no little 3-5. You know what I'm saying? We need some pounds.
Yeah,
You know,
artesian.
some pounds.
I like artesian. I
So we
like
can
these little
flood it up.
paper, these little pineapple things. I feel like I don't know,
You can
shit.
eat those.
Yeah, I am. Shit, like, not right now. I don't want to look like a rabbit. This weed will make you stupid. I see why you had to take a nap. This shit will make you stupid.
Now, why you like these pineapple papers?
Well, for one, I love fruit. I love anything that comes from the earth. I'm very like appreciative of nature.
Are you Afrocentric?
No, I'm just me. I'm just a vibe. Like I just like what I like. You know, women, music, food. You know. But I am very deeply rooted to Africa because my real name is Ife, but it's actually Nigerian, and so Nigerians tell me it's pronounced Ife.
Okay.
So, but growing up in South Carolina, full of fucking white people, they just pronounce it Iffy. So that shit is.
Yeah, cause that's Keisha Cole, mama Effie.
Her name
No,
Neffy.
Neffy, okay.
Sister.
Her sister.
Yeah, her sister
Her
named
sister
Neffy.
name
Her
is
mama
Neffy.
named
Okay,
Frankie.
Oh yeah.
Now she.
Her mama named Frankie. She got shot in the neck.
Frankie been through some shit.
Yeah,
Frankie
Frankie
been
still.
through some
Hey,
shit.
Frankie, man, I fuck with you, Frankie. I fuck with you. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. I feel like Jesse now. Now I see why y'all was doing this shit. Because I wasn't high earlier. But this shit will make you stupid. Yeah.
God, they love you.
Shit. Oh, I know God.
Cause you got a lot of hair on your back. You know, white people hairy. You know?
Right.
Everywhere they go, they just be dropping fur and shit everywhere. Like, clean that shit up, my nigga. Y'all tripping. You know what I'm saying?
They do be shedding like hell, don't they, bro?
Cause they from the mountains, like they from the mountains. That's why they got them skinny good noses. You know what I'm saying? Like
What?
nose like the side. That's just a Black History moment. I'm just being real.
He said they got them skinny ass noses because they from the mountain.
Yeah. Oh, you know that? That's why they call Caucasian, cause they from the Caucasus Mountains. Next time when them tell you that, tell them go back to the mountains.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll try that next time. But fuck him. And long story short, my name's gonna mean
She
something.
don't know, do she, Jess?
What?
She don't know, do she?
I don't know.
Sure
I just
what?
met you, bro. I don't know
I'm
anything.
black power.
Oh.
I'm Muslim.
Yeah, he Muslim.
You're Muslim?
Yeah.
That's why you don't eat pork. You should explain that more, cause now I'm getting to know you. Okay, so you don't eat pork because you're Muslim.
I don't do that shit. I'm a Jew.
You're a Jew?
A black Jew, a Muslim Jew.
How you a man? How's you?
Christian. I'm out.
Nah, nigga, you just like whoever you want to be. You
Nah,
say on
bro.
Sundays I'm gonna go to church. Next Sunday I'm gonna go to, or
Nah.
next Saturday I'm gonna go to synagogue. You pick them like it's a park.
No. Shit, I'm about to get up out of here, man. Y'all have a good night. I guess I'm going into my Black Power shit. Y'all have a good night. I'm not gonna do that to y'all. I'm sorry.
What does weed hitting you like?
I know. What is it? What's
How do you feel right now?
I don't know.
This honestly, I would say it makes you feel very giddy. Like now. Or do you have the crack lighter?
This shit got me wanting to just talk about history. Like,
But, yeah, bro. Oh, that's interesting. Can we talk about shrooms though?
oh, I was on some shrooms the other day.
I mean, too, bro. I was on shrooms in a helicopter.
I ran a red light.
Oh.
I thought the motherfucker was green. The horn started. I was like, oh shit, let me get my ass in the house, bro. I was tripping.
I don't drive.
I was tripping. I didn't know.
No, you be seeing too much shit. Trees be dancing. Have you ever seen the trees dance? Trees be dancing, bro. Like you got it. Like since you're like just hitting on weed, maybe you got like another year.
Trees be dancing for real.
Yes, you play some good music. Like it's just like they just.
Hey, this is on mushrooms.
Yes. Watch the SZA video. The SZA video she just dropped. That's how it feels.
Did you know that mushrooms are made from cow shit?
Yeah.
So when we eat mushroom, we eat cow shit. I didn't know that.
How would you not know that? But you just said that. So you
I
obviously
didn't
had to know what to say.
But some of them aren't. If you there's a whole like documentary on
Pretty good
Netflix.
cow shit though. Like,
Ain't it though? It tastes
You
pretty.
like
I mean,
mushrooms?
shit. If it makes you see some
they
shit,
don't
it change
taste
your life.
too good.
Yeah, it tastes like feet. It tastes like the smell of
That
feet.
shit smell like feet. Yes.
Yeah, it smells like
You
feet.
said it tastes like
like,
feet.
like you know how
You
somebody
said it tastes like
No,
feet
it
first.
smells like it.
You
No, it
sucking
smells
toes?
like the taste of
You
it.
sucking toes?
No. No.
Okay, alright.
No. Oh, damn. You are? Oh, okay. Wait, what would you say?
I'm so
Talk
hungry.
about, hey man.
I'm so hungry. Ben, you ready? Ben,
I'm right here.
are you ready?
Yeah.
Is the food ready?
Yeah, man. Hey.
Let's go.
Shit,
I'm ready to
yeah,
eat.
for real.
I'm hungry.
Okay.
Huh?
Not too long after.
Oh, headset.
These mics is the shit, bro. These mics is the shit. I would be a motherfucking rapper.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Rap with these mics too.
you know, this is the Dope, Dank, and Dine podcast. So the dope is always myself, Blake the Great, and whatever special guest that we have. And today we've got Chief.
Hey.
What's your @ on Instagram?
They call me Chief. Oh, and follow my business page, The Chief Experience.
Why they call you Chief?
Because, well, you know my name. Well, like I told you, my name is Ify, and so like, I used to DJ in college. So by then I went by some lame ass name. And
What was the name?
What was it?
Lady G. It sounded like an old
lame as
pimp.
fuck,
You know what I'm
shawty.
saying? Like it sounded like an old pimp.
Shouted.
Nigga, I was just started. I was like 18. No, I was
Lady
20.
G.
But anyway,
What's the G for? Grandma?
nah, because my last name Graham.
Graham. Okay, Lady G.
Yeah.
Lady Graham.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds old.
GRAM?
GRAM.
Like Lady Grandma.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so anyway, I was just visiting my friends down here, and my best friend's ex-boyfriend, boyfriend or whatever at the time, was like, oh, Chief Ify, like Chief Eve, like Chief Eve. So I went by, or Chief Keith, because Chief Keith, you know, he was like popping at the time. So anyway, he was like, oh, so Chief Eve. So then I started going by that, and then I just kind of shortened that down to Chief. And, you know, I smoke a lot, and I feel like I'm a boss. And, you know, I've always been,
Head in charge. You got that chief mentality.
Yeah.
Folk listen to you.
yeah, for some reason, not even like me trying. It's just, you know, people, you know, vibe.
Natural instinct.
Yeah, yeah.
How you feeling after marijuana?
Man, this is lovely. Like, this is real live. It was like an
Yeah.
instant,
Yeah.
like, little, turn me up a little bit real quick.
I can take that home.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Take what home?
The blind.
Yeah, take the blunt home.
Hell yeah.
The fuck? Take that shit with you.
That would have been so hard. I don't know. I like to ask. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Of course, man. It's
Man, we got about 20 jars in there. It's a new case of Monogram in there. You can take that with you too from Jay-Z.
For real?
Nah, I'm just playing.
But y'all got his
I'm
shit?
taking that one.
Y'all got his shit for real?
Yeah.
You
That's,
tried it
that's
yet?
for another episode.
that's for another. I ain't know he had it though.
Man, this is the honestly the best podcast ever. Like I hope y'all blow up. I mean blow. I hope y'all blow up.
Yeah, we gonna blow.
Yeah. Yeah, this is
what
the
was that?
These hoes. Let's go. Yeah, hopefully though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
Not hopefully it will.
God willing. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
it will. You
Stay
gotta
on the
say
right
it.
path.
Yeah.
So
Now, what got you into doing the hot boxes?
So my internet radio show was called The Faded Show. Oh my God. Look at that motherfucking food.
you can't even see the food
Yes,
behind
the
that big
fuck
ass
I
light
can.
right
I can.
there.
Oh my God, I got tunnel vision when I see some food.
Oh my boy got the food tucked in his elbow.
Ooh,
ain't-
thank
Is this salmon? Stop playing.
salmon.
Stop playing.
He said salmon.
Stop playing, man. You cook salmon?
Salmon.
Chef Ben, tell these folks what you got.
I got glazed salmon
Glazed salmon,
with roasted peppers and onions on top.
roasted peppers and onions on top.
And heavy love creamy Alfredo.
Heavy love
Love
creamy
creamy
Alfredo
Alfredo.
Mr. Heavy Love. With spinach in it, by the way.
with spinach in
A
it.
little roll on the side so it can stick to you.
Jesse, did you pray?
No.
No. Listen, let me tell you why. Because that boy full of the Lord over there. So this
Oh.
food is blessed and highly favored. Ben,
Just because you never mind.
just because what?
Nothing.
Nah, bro, because this salmon is heavenly.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Like, I feel so bad for nobody else is eating that.
You know what's crazy when you smoke?
Right. You can.
I'd be asleep again if I finish this.
You can taste all the flavors in this food.
Yeah.
The onions, man, the onions had to be grilled on.
This pasta with this spinach.
What y'all think, y'all? Honest opinions.
Yeah. I mean,
Ben, this fire.
it's moist. It's not too like dry. It's like, oh my God, so creamy. Oh my God. Sorry.
Blake, what you think?
Yeah, it's just so creamy, man. This is so creamy. Bread is hard, you know what I'm saying? This shit is creamy, man, you know, but nah, for real though. Chef Ben, bro, you threw down, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You threw down, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna be able to eat all this right here on camera.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna take my to-go plate to the house and kill it later on tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to eat half of it now, though. You know what I'm saying? The other half I'm gonna get 8 when I get to the house.
White? Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Cause when you stay with people who don't cook, you know, you just like put your food in the microwave and just let it smell. You know what I mean? Let it smell around the house. Like, yeah, nigga, I got some salmon.
Man, that's petty as hell.
No, it's not for survival. Shit.
Right.
And don't you dare touch that plate. Don't you dare touch
touch-
that plate and be like, oh, I thought it was mine. What?
When?
Right. Oh, man. I
Bitch,
don't
Chef
miss that
Ben
shit.
ain't cook you this.
Right.
You wasn't on the podcast with Chief and Jesse and Blake.
Oh, no.
Nah,
you
hell
wasn't.
no. You tripping, ain't it? No, sir. I don't know what's going on there. I should have grabbed the water.
But yeah, Jesse, to get back to your question about the hot box. So I had a radio show, internet radio show called The Faded Show, and we would smoke on there. Kind of like this, maybe not as classy. It was a little ratchet. But you know, a lot of people come through who's really like kind of blown up now. Shit. So it's amazing to see whatever the progress. Like we did it for about 4 years, I believe. Then we turned into a podcast because I had a lot of DJs on my team and they started getting booked and busy. So like, and I was starting to do my own little thing or whatever, interviewing like, you know, different celebrities and shit. Like I interviewed Cat Williams and
You interviewed Cat Williams?
yeah. I post this shit. I'll send you the shit. I was like, so we was at Carly Red birthday
Send me
party.
that shit, bro.
I will. He was like, I was skinny as shit at the time. He was like, I said, hey, how you doing? And you know, I was kind of excited, so maybe I was a little loud, but it was loud enough. So I was like, hey, how you doing? He was like, I'm good, I'm fine. He was like, can you give a shout out to Chief Said It? And he was like, shout out. And and then he was like, you looking good and healthy or something like that. And I was like, oh, thanks. But yeah. It was, I mean, shit. You know, it was on a red carpet type of shit. But yeah, shit, Tyrese, Bow Wow, shit, fuck. I can't think of so many. But you know what I'm saying?
You working.
Yeah. Like, yeah, if you go all the way back on YouTube, Taylor Girls blew up. Fuck. A lot of DJs, Renzi 808, shout out to Renzi 808. He was like a DJ Khaled. I feel like I was a good ear for music and talent. So he was like a DJ Khaled, but now he working with Neo. He got a song on call with Trey Songz that
Yeah,
that one. He produced that shit. Renzi 808. That's my nigga. So, yeah, like, you know,
That's what's up. That's what's up, though. That's what it's about. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
dang, that's what's up.
Yeah.
You gotta stay down.
I know, but see, you know, it's just like
Every now and then, you feel me?
Yeah.
Or whenever you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I don't know, though, but like you say, you know what your path is, you know what you ready to do, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's what's up, though. That's what's up. You with Cat Williams, you had to talk. Damn, Jesse.
he was hungry. Jesse was hangry.
I'm hungry.
No, that was good.
He scooped that just in the middle of his head. Like he just held the plate up and scooped it. Cranium head ass.
Yeah, it's been some people. I can't even remember everybody. Oh yeah, I interviewed on my hot box. I've interviewed Snoop, who's 2 Chainz's partner and business partner.
Yeah.
You know who Snoop is?
Nah, but I'm with you though.
Yeah. This girl from the UK, her name is Miss La Familia. That shit was crazy. Them UK fans is something different.
For real, what you mean?
Like, they loyal. Like, people still following that page. I interviewed Seti Hendrix.
You fuck with Seti Hendrix?
Yes, bro, you can go on it right now. He was like, in fact, DJ Smalls got my shit deleted.
I fuck with Seti Hendrix. Why?
Because he had said something, because, you know, we was in a car with him. And I was like, I said, yeah, I saw your interview with DJ Smalls, and you know, but I didn't say nothing after that. He was just like, yeah, man, shit felt like the police, or something to that degree. And I was like, yeah. So, you know, in the headline, I'm gonna say Seti, damn near passes out in the hot box.
Small Eyes.
Yeah, DJ Small Eyes, yeah, and calls out DJ Small Eyes. So shit got deleted, and then I had to put it back up, but that shit still going up. So shout out to Willie Joe, his A&R.
I fuck with Seti.
Yeah.
She fucking on me.
Yeah. I was in the studio. I'm not in the studio, but I heard that song before it dropped.
Shit, I just heard this song last week.
Really? Seti been
I said,
hard.
damn, shout it hard. You feel me? I started listening
Seti
to bro music. I
hard.
want to listen to some more. So I said, bro, hard.
That was one of my favorite
Hard,
interviews.
hard.
I had him smoking this raw joint, and it's like 3 blunts at the same time.
Yeah.
And then I always bring my guests, like, you know, snack. Like, I was asking, what's your favorite snacks and shit like that, and da-da-da. But the windows is up, no air is on. Like, we, like, getting
That's
hot,
usually what we
gas
do.
mask and shit.
That's usually what we do.
Yeah.
We're usually filming the podcast in restaurants.
Yeah.
And didn't have a restaurant set up for this week, had some scheduling issues. So we said, hey, we're just going to do an Airbnb, find a nice, you know, aesthetically pleasing looking place, and we're going to shoot it there. But every segment when we're at the restaurants, we start in the restaurant, then we hotbox because we don't smoke inside restaurants. We hotbox in the car, and then we come back in and then order food.
I like that, man.
So,
We should have
yeah.
met a long time ago. That would have been lit. We should have met a long.
Oh, we'll do another episode with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
when
When I get my
we're,
properties and
This
shit.
a vibe right here. This
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
a nice episode.
Yeah, we'll get we'll set up another episode where we're doing it at a restaurant and do the hot box with you because that's your thing. That's
Okay.
your thing.
Now, Jesse, I'm gonna make you smoke some real shit. I'm like we gonna smoke some wax out of some gas masks, some
Wax?
one episode with his name was Noise Marley. He's an artist. We smoked wax, a bong, gas mask, and a blunt at the same time. And then I had to go to Kroger right after that, bro. I was in the bread aisle for a long time, to the point where people like my boyfriend started calling me like, "Bro, where you at?" I was in that bread aisle for a long time, bro. I was geeked the fuck up.
So when you get high, you want bread.
No, I just want food, and like I had to go to Kroger anyway. But like that was the worst trip ever. It took me a long time to do some simple shit, but yeah.
Man, this food is bro. This shit got me on 10 right now, 4. Yeah.
So
Good.
what does it do for your high?
The food.
Yeah.
I want to eat some more.
What you trying not to eat on camera?
I mean, you know what? Fuck it. I'm
You
gonna
better tell that
like,
shit out.
Go ahead and do your thing.
Because I thought
Tell
like
that
we was
shit
just
up.
being uniform. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's time
Hell
to put
no.
it
I'll
down.
tell that
Go
shit
ahead.
up.
Yeah.
Okay, Ben, shit.
Yeah. Ben makes some amazing food.
I just know if I eat that, I'm going straight to sleep. I'm gonna be asleep right here, right now. Cause that shit, yeah.
So, bro, like, what made you get into comedy?
Shit. Just
Sucked at selling cars.
damn. No, man. Fuck I was doing.
I just told you.
No. That ain't what made me do comedy though. That was a part of it, but that ain't what made me do comedy.
Okay.
I was goddamn on my activism shit. You feel me? Like heavy, you know what I'm saying? But I knew like I probably was too deep in. You know what I'm saying? Like I was losing myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I really was losing myself. You feel me? So like
What do you mean losing yourself? Like mentally? Like,
nah, just my personality. Like I was just becoming like. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Rather
right.
than just being myself, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I was learning a lot of shit, you feel me? And I was just becoming a different person, you know what I'm saying? But I like the person, I'm still on that path, you know what I'm saying? But I kind of just slowed down a little bit. So I was like, shit, I need to really do something that, you know what I'm saying? I need to see if I can do this, see how this work, and I needed some money, you feel me? So that's the real reason why I went and did stand up, why I did stand up for real. That's the only reason why I want to do something new. You feel me? For real, for real.
so did anybody ever like tell you like whatever you were doing in the past? Did everybody would tell you like, oh no, keep doing what you doing, let it die, like blah blah blah. Really?
What? What you wanted me for?
What did Jesse say?
Repeat that question again.
Jesse, did you? So what were you doing before comedy?
Selling cars.
Selling cars.
Yeah.
So when he told you wanted comedy, did you tell him, "Oh no, you good at selling cars"?
No.
No, he
Oh,
sucked
nah.
at selling cars.
Crazy. Nigga,
So I said,
I was the
go.
man at selling cars.
No,
nigga,
you
I
weren't.
put up 25 cars a month, bro, and that's on that, bro. Listen, bro.
That's on who?
That's on that, bro. Listen, bro. Listen.
Who is that?
Listen, hey, it's easy. Guess what, man? It's easy to go work at ALM, man. But go sell some cars on Riverdale Road at Paul's Cars. Try to sell somebody a 01 in 2017.
Yeah, and that
18.
shit be goddamn $10,000. That shit
Come
be
on, $10,000 with a 24.9 interest rate. I got to damn near fight you to get in that car.
Bro, like you.
I was selling 20 of them a month, bro.
Y'all was
Ben,
about to fuck me.
Ben.
Oh, y'all about to fuck me up.
I used to fuck folk up, looking them dead in their face, man. Yeah, man, look, man, just come back and upgrade in 6 months, man. All you gotta do is come back and trade up, man. Let's build your credit, man.
2 waffles.
Yeah.
And then
He wants to-
cover 'em in syrup.
Wants 2 waffles covered in syrup. That's the type of clients I want for my business. Bougie.
Oh no, he not bougie.
The motherfucking waffles is good as shit though.
My mom don't do no
You don't want
backwoods.
waffles?
He said no backwoods.
No, my mom don't smoke no backwoods.
Hey, chocolate ice cream.
He don't eat chocolate ice cream. He don't drink water.
I'm anemic.
He bougie. he cold.
Damn, he's always one same bird. but so he told you to go to comedy.
Yeah, when I did it before I started working at a dealership, right? Cause I had done went out to my first time doing comedy was December 2018.
2018.
Yeah, that was my first time getting on stage.
Were you nervous?
Hell yeah. And then I was so militant, I went into a white comedy club. And boy, listen here. I'm gonna tell you this right here. I wore them folk ass out in that motherfucker there, boy.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, hey.
Yeah.
I went in, I was just joining them because everybody come up there, they was like on some slavery jokes and shit. I was like, why they keep talking about all these jokes?
The white people were?
Yeah.
Oh, so where was you at?
At the Relapse Theater downtown by Georgia Tech. I was like, what the fuck going on? I had all my partners with me, like 8 of us. So I go up there. They knew what I was finna do. I went up there, come here, white boy, sit right here. You feel me? Like I was going crazy. So after that, I was like, damn, I don't think I need to do stand up no more. You feel me? Because I was going too hard. But my partner, but then I went out to Phoenix, Arizona. You feel me? With my brothers and shit in the nation. And then they had an open mic out there. I went up and did open mic.
Muslim comedy?
Nah, hell nah. It was another little spot.
So you just did it, and like, did you have anything like written down, or like you just freestyle? I've always wanted to try it, just this one time.
Cause when you up there, you'll get, you know what I'm saying, like something happened to you during the daytime or some shit.
Just tell it. Oh, I got something.
But you gotta have material though. You know what I'm saying? We perform, but at first you ain't gonna have material.
Right.
Right. But now I done grew my material. You know what I'm saying? First I was just winging it.
This is so full circle because we just found out we saw you performing. You headlined DC.
I ain't headlined.
Opened up.
Yeah.
For DC Halloween night.
Yeah.
That was a fun ass night. You was funny as shit. You was
Man,
funny
that what's
as
up,
hell.
bro. I appreciate that, bro. Because I was nervous in here. I was kind of debating that, because I was like,
it didn't seem like it.
Yeah, water jug.
Cause I was like, shit. I was like, damn, I got something to prove. So I really didn't even feel like I did my best that night.
Really? I mean, but you gotta think about it, bro. Like, we're all drunk. Like, if you go to a comedy show with the intent not to laugh, then you just a dumb bitch. Cause like, why are you fucking wasting your time and money?
Facts.
So it's like everybody come here for a good time. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like they wish they could do what you doing. Like, you making people laugh, you giving joy. You gave me a lot of joy. Like, I love comedy shows now. And that was my first one for real. Besides Cat Williams, but yeah, that shit was funny.
Sis, I appreciate that for real.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
I'm make sure you don't get shot in the neck out here.
You know what I'm saying? Please
real,
do. I'm
for real.
scared. I did fire some guns off 2 weeks ago.
For real?
Yeah, the gun range. I like that shit.
What kind of gun?
What was that, boo? He talking. Shit. It was like a little pistol. I wanted the goddamn Scarface, but it was like, nah, it's gonna be blowback. But I was shooting that motherfucker. What gun we had at the gun range? 380.
Okay.
I had a snowman. That snowman wasn't a snowman no more.
I got a good 22.
Do you?
In 2021, I'm walking around with a 22.
I want a little one.
My bullet this small and my gun shot.
So what's it gonna do?
Nothing. I'm about to get. What I'm gonna do?
That shit gonna piss somebody off.
Boy, hey man.
Pop somebody with 22, boy, they gonna beat your motherfucking ass.
Like, so would it feel like does it feel like a paintball?
Pinch.
Have you ever been shot by a
Pinch
paintball?
a bitch.
Dog, that shit hurt.
For real.
That shit hurt.
See,
That shit hurt.
I'm trying to go paintball. I want to go paintballing this Sunday.
Don't wear jeans, wear sweatpants. A lot of
Why?
sweatpants. Because jeans, like, it don't bounce off. It like Zorbs. I got shot in my ass the first time. I just lay down. I said, fuck this shit. I was not no good in my team. I was no good.
After that one shot, it was over with.
Yeah, but
that's
then
how
I
it be
tried-
though. That's how it be.
But I tried to get up and, but I got shot in my head. I got shot in my arm. That shit hurt.
I want to go out there and go to when I go to paintballing, I want to go out there like I'm in the army for real.
Yeah, do it.
Like I want to have them little smoke. Go to the firecracker store and get some smoke bombs. Go out there, throw them motherfuckers, and walk up. Yeah, real Call of Duty shit. I really wanna.
That's some Cascade shit.
Yeah, I wanna do.
You want to take firecrackers to a paintball?
Yeah, go crazy. The smoke bomb, just the smoke bomb.
Oh, so it don't do
And the
nothing?
stink bombs. No, they don't do nothing but
What
just.
you gonna do with the stink? What's the purpose of the stink bomb?
The steak bomb, niggas, you throw the steak bomb, them niggas start running, goddamn, you shoot all them niggas in their head, in the back of their head. Cause the smoke bomb, you feel me, stink. They trying to cover up their nose and shit. They doing other shit. They ain't worried about getting shot. You can shoot them.
They did smart, and then you just light everybody up.
They not worried about getting shot
you're
because it
right.
stink.
You're right. Okay, that's bad. That's a bad because that shit hurt. That shit hurt like a motherfucker, but it's fine.
Ben, this food. Y'all stopped eating.
Cause I'm gonna be sleeping in a minute if I keep eating, bro. I gotta take my food to the house. I gotta do a take. I gotta let my mama taste this. Cause she waiting on me to come in on the couch. She's on the couch right now waiting on me to come on.
Is that good, huh? You gonna share it with your mama?
You would share?
Yeah.
That's when you know something good.
I gotta get her taste it. That's what Simon's supposed to taste like. Not all fishy.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like that salmon not all fishy. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like I don't want no fishy.
Yeah.
Ben, you put your foot in this, buddy.
Yeah, you did.
No, I don't want.
Definitely gonna use him.
At Midwest Chef. Midwest Chef on IG.
Can you pass me that bottle? Yeah, we need to. Like, what's your daddy name?
Clarence. Stop capping. Bro, get the fuck out of here.
No, my daddy named Jimmy, but my mom.
My dad named Jim, bro.
Shut the
They call
fuck
him Jim, I
up.
swear to God.
No,
Jim,
you lying,
Jim,
bro.
I swear to God.
Fucking lying,
I
bro.
swear to God.
You fucking lying, bro.
And we call him Jimbo. We call him Jimbo.
Right now,
I
bro.
call him Jimbo.
You
Jimbo.
motherfucking lying,
His name
bro.
Jim
You
Jimison.
motherfucking
I swear to
lying.
God.
I'm gonna call my
I
mama
swear to God.
right
Hold
the
on.
fuck now. She got some goddamn explaining to do.
Let me see a picture.
Like, god damn,
Let me see
bro.
a
This
picture.
is
Hold on.
this is
Let me
like
see a picture.
I told them to get ancestry.com or whatever that shit was, because I don't want this shit. This shit's happening on camera. Ooh, is that my mom? Hey, Mom.
Yeah.
What's daddy's name?
What do you mean, what is his name?
What's dad's name?
It's Jimmy Graham.
Okay, bye. Okay, yeah, that's
Oh, yeah.
wow.
Nah, that nigga, you
Wow.
Jimmy Graham. That's a goddamn. That nigga was a temptation. That nigga who killed David Ruffin name right now, boy. That nigga who killed David threw him David Ruffin out the limo. Hey, nah, for real, bro. That shit crazy, bro. Hold on, I'm trying to find a picture
Man,
of my dad
my
right
mom's
now.
name, my mom's dad's name is Clarence.
For real?
Swear to
Man,
God.
my dad named Clarence. They call his name Jim though. Jim.
What the fuck? This is so weird.
But his name Clarence. But when he came home from the Vietnam, he was like, just call me Jim.
Oh, man.
So everybody started calling me Jim. And my auntie was like, he started tripping from that day on. Oh yeah, we wrapping up. My bad.
I'm so sorry, but this was so much fun. But they got a lot of explaining to do. I told them to get DNA 23 or whatever this shit is called. Sponsor me, y'all, because we need to find this shit out. But shit, you about to be a award-winning comedian, so we can damn you right, we cousins.
Yeah.
What up, cousin?
What that cuz?
Shit.
What that cuz?
Oh man. Okay. Whew. We have had a dope experience. We've had some amazing dank, and
We've
Man.
had some amazing dine.
this dining, it's been cool.
Some
Let's see.
amazing
We've
dope.
covered cannabis. We've covered. Did we talk about relationships at all? Friendships?
Yeah, we did.
We did. We've talked about food.
We talked about her daddy being shot.
Yeah. We talked about
My-
your whoreness. Yeah, your wholeness, your whole days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
it's a
I've
good
been
conversation.
repenting. I believe in Jesus Christ now.
Right.
Why is he petting the cockroach?
You feel? I believe in Jesus Christ now.
That's so triggering, bro. I hate cockroaches, bro. I will I really hate cockroaches. So true. No, like please,
this
I
nigga
don't
is
even
petting
give a
a
fuck. in his
cockroach.
face. I'm so, like, bro, I'm like the Mari show, bro. Like, you remember that?
Pat,
Anyway,
you see that on camera?
anyway.
Y'all make sure y'all have a good time, man. You know, be safe.
We'll catch you on another episode of the Dope Dank and Dime podcast, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Wait. Oh yeah. Damn, we not gonna goddamn. Come on, shouty.
So I'm Jesse. I'm Blake.
Don't edit this out.
Oh, okay.
Please don't edit
I'm
this
just
out.
sitting there like,
Please don't edit this out. So we're not gonna get Chief in here. We gonna come on, bro.
Yeah, y'all can follow me. Oh, sorry. Y'all can follow me on IG at They Call Me.
Hold on.
Y'all gonna go down the line.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
All right. Hold on, I got you.
So you ain't gonna say no words, bro?
No, right? We're gonna catch you on another episode where I think we may have found Blake's biological side sister.
On the next episode of the Dope Dang and Dine podcast, Blake might have a new baby's daddy.
Hey, bro, what the fuck? Hey, man, what the hell wrong with you, man? You ain't tripping, man. Let me get the hell on up out of here, man. I gotta go, man. Come on, man. Hey.
My bad. What did y'all on the next episode of the Dope Dank and Dine pod? What y'all laughing for?
But why you sound like you on go in order or something? Say that shit the right way. My bad. That shit rolled off my head. Say that shit the right way. My bad, sir. My bad.
Oh,
You know, I've seen a lot of roaches on walls. I just like don't want to see no more. I really don't. I saw this shit on Valentine's Day, bro, 5 years ago. I came a long way, bro. And this nigga acting like they wasn't there. He just kept swashing them like that was normal, bro. This shit's so triggering.
Did you stay?
I left.
No.
And then, you know what's crazy? The part
Did you stay?
I know, I left. And the craziest part.
Had you been over there before with the roaches?
No. First time.
'Cause I used to have roaches. Back growing up, I had roaches.
I feel you, bro.
I used to have a lot of girls over my house. They probably used to be talking about me too, just like that. Talking about, I left. They your ass did.
I'm so sorry.
Ah, damn, shout it. Hey, I used to have the small roaches too.
Damn, but did you like at least try? But did they come out in the daytime?
Like, I'm gonna tell you, them roaches I had, them motherfuckers used to be sneaky. Like, them motherfuckers just come out a little bit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just come out. You're like, damn, they go one right there. You feel me?
No.
And then when you got company,
They show out, right?
Yeah,
they show the fuck out.
But look though, and then they crawl on the places where they don't normally crawl it. Like,
exactly.
Why you crawling across my bed, nigga? I'm about to lay on this bed. Nigga, you fucking up my whole.
I had a roach crawl in my bed, like when I was staying. Bro, I've been homeless before, so I know how it is. But I can't do it.
Motherfucker roach crawled on the bed. I hit the bed. Bounced that motherfucker right up out the bed. Fuck that, man. I hit the bed. That motherfucker jumped up.
No, this one I slept in my car.
I don't know where that bitch went, but I ain't kill it though.
But at least you defeated the roach, because I let the roach defeat me. I slept in my car. I said, fuck this shit.
For real?
Yeah, I got my big ass teddy bear that I had since I was 2 years old. Because when I first went down here, I had nothing. So anyway, I slept in my on Campbellton Road. Yeah, she slept in the car.
Did you know that roaches have 8 antennas because they were
Those are legs.
No, bro. Like, these are like, bro. These are called antennas. They legs, but they call antennas. They have 8 antennas because they had technology first.
See, no. Okay, all right.
The roaches are the oldest insects on the world, bro. They was here with the Egyptians and shit.
Okay, what technology?
Did you Google that? Like, how do you know that? How do you know that?
Yeah, I think that's a fair question.
The weed told it. Yeah, have a good night. I'm Blake the Great.
I'm BessiePeak.com.
And I'm Chief. You can follow me on IG at They Call Me Chief, and follow my business page at the Chief Experience. Get at me.
Yes, sir.
And we are out in 3, 2, 1.
Hit that link in the bio, man.
Hey.
Shop. Damn, man.
What a beautiful day, yeah. What a beautiful day, yeah. What a beautiful day, what a beautiful day. Rent paid and I ain't late, yeah. What a beautiful day, yeah. What a beautiful day. What you gonna do with it when I come through spinning? 'Cause I be around.